Finally, after about 20 minutes, the Argos did get around to holding a regular practice, and they were saying that Pinball Clemens might be able to play in tomorrow's game. That is hard to believe. Clemens can barely walk, let alone run. But the Argos training staff thinks they can freeze Clemens' injured toe and get him into the Toronto backfield. The hopes aren't so high for quarterback Matt Dunnigan. He has a sore shoulder, hasn't thrown a ball all week. He still wants to play, though.
Just give me a big bullet to bite on, and then we'll go with it.
But really, Dunnigan admits it's very unlikely he'll be ready. Toronto's quarterbacking was a topic of discussion at the Calgary practice this morning. Does this team have a much better chance if Dunnigan doesn't play?
Actually, I'd rather see him play. I don't think he could last against our defense, so it would be then Foggy would have to sit out in the cold, and you know, he'd get stiff for the first whatever it is, a quarter or so. But I don't think they'd do that. I think they're going to start with Ricky Foggy.
The Stampeders have seen lots of Foggy this year. In their 2 games against Toronto, Foggy played most of the time. And even though he's not rated in the same class as Dunnigan, the Stampeders still have a lot of respect for him. After all, he beat them in Toronto just a little over a month ago.
Foggy is like Dunnigan used to be when he first got into the league. You know, he set up. If his primary receiver wasn't open, he'd look for a gap and he'd take it. And Dunnigan now is very patient. He'll wait for the guys to come open, looking to his second and third receivers. Whereas Foggy he'll run around back there. He's like a rabbit.